Hello everybody, this is Riley Rose Frazee back again on Blind Insight Vlogs, and we are going to continue our series on the 4 remaining senses that I have with sound. I'm going to tell you my favorite things to listen to. Of course, you can't go wrong with music. Love music. And musically, I am all over the place, so that's a whole new video in itself, so we'll get into more details on that later. But I love my music. Can't go wrong with it. The sounds of nature. Of course, right now we're in a state park, so we got the birds singing in the background. You got Canadian geese honking off in the distance. You know, love it. The ocean, oh my gosh. Don't get me started there. I love that. Only been to the Gulf of Mexico. I'd love to actually go to the ocean itself. You know, just the hardcore waves, and I love it. But I mean, that is just one sound that I have always been obsessed with ever since I was a little kid. I just love the sounds of the sea. It's amazing. Thunderstorms, oh yeah. I mean, even though, yeah, they make me jump sometimes, but it's still fun to hear them. It's 3D all around. It is so neat. There's an app I listen to where I get to hear that anytime I want. And it's called Nature Space. It's on the App Store. It's free on the App Store, but you can get any tracks you want. They have mornings, evenings, nighttime, ocean, river. They have wind and island and rain, thunderstorms. I mean, they have it all. They even have 2 abstract categories, basically different ones that are, of course, sci-fi and abstract are actually the names of them. Sci-fi is a bunch of just like tonalities and stuff like that, and then abstract is tonalities with nature in it. So it's a very cool thing. Now you can get it on iOS or Android, giving them a plug here. But it is an amazing app, and it is accessible with VoiceOver, so any blind person could use it. I mean, it is an amazing app. I highly recommend it. Other things I like to hear. Well, the sound of a girl. As soon as you put that first piece of meat on the girl, and that, you know, love it. It is an amazing noise. Campfires. I love the crackling of a campfire. That is so fun. Because it's just a summer noise that you can't go wrong with. The sounds of the fair. Love it. You know, you hear in the different rides and they're blasting music all over the fair, and you got the little kids squealing, and you got the people, you know, just chattering all over, animals making noise, and the people hollering, over here, play this game, or, you know, horse racing, you know, and you hear the person just, you know, calling the horse race. Baseball games, oh yeah. Love my baseball games. And with me, I gotta have good play-by-play. And one of the people I really admire is retiring this year, which is kind of emotional for me, but yep, he's retiring. He's one of my favorite broadcasters in the world, and that's Marty Brennaman. He's one hell of a broadcaster, I'll say it. That man, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know diddly jack squat about baseball at all. I mean, he is one heck of a Hall of Famer. I mean, he is. They don't call him the Hall of Famer for nothing. And that man deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because he is baseball. I mean, the guy knows what he's doing. And I don't think he realizes how good he really is. That is one humble dude right there. But for somebody who can't see, I mean, the man is a baseball genius. I mean, he'll describe not only what's going on at the game, but he will describe the ballparks, you know, and the food in the ballparks. Well, that's Jeff Brantley too. He's a foodaholic. Let him describe that part. But I mean, those guys are amazing. You know, and there's a lot of great broadcasters, because I listen to At Bat, and I'll listen to some other good broadcasters too. Pat Hughes is another great one. You know, I listen to a lot of different ones. There were some great ones. I listened to a lot of them. And a lot of teams have some great broadcasters. And I don't think those guys realize, even if it's somebody that ain't their team's fan or whatever, whether it is, whether it isn't. Because I am a baseball fan, flat out. But I'll tell you this. No matter who you are, you're a blind listener of baseball, I mean, it's amazing what these guys do. And I don't think they realize how good they are to describe a game in that much detail and give you the play-by-play. One year, I listened to Marty do a broadcast at Wrigley Field. And if anybody's a Chicago Cubs fan that watches this, think about this. Y'all know how Wrigley Field is, with weather just changing like that. It just, boom, changes. They were broadcasting there one night, and it was awful foggy. And I'm telling you, it was nasty. Wind picked up, it was foggy. They couldn't see their hand in front of their eyes. And Marty and them described this game. And I mean, I was impressed. Because I'm like, how the heck did you guys do that? I mean, it was incredible. So, I mean, hearing sports broadcasts, not being able to see baseball, football, you know, anything that goes on the radio. There's not much for wrestling when it comes to radio. Now, I love wrestling too. I honestly wish the WWE would do radio. That'd be cool as crap. But yeah, but that would be neat because, I mean, they miss so much. Wrestling is so fast. I mean, that's like, it's hard to keep up with that. Basketball, that's a rough one too, but they do radio broadcasts for basketball. But I love hearing that stuff. You know, there's a lot of great things in that. Let's see, what else do I like to hear? Church bells, or any type of bells, like Christmas bells, or ice cream trucks. I'm weird, I'll admit it. I love to hear an ice cream truck go by. Especially in the summertime. You know it's spring and summer when you get to hear the ice cream truck. That's kind of cool. That's amazing. I love that. Let's see. Little kids playing in the park. That is so fun. I love to hear that. Because, I mean, the laughter of a child, there's nothing like it. Nothing like the laughter of a little one. It is so entertaining because if you can just sit there and enjoy them laughing, there's nothing better. You can't be depressed and sad when you hear a little kid just having fun and laughing. Or they come up, hey, come on, play with me. Oh, okay, sure. You know, just enjoying, you know, a little kid. I mean, that is just fun. The sound of a hot tub. I love jacuzzis. Can't go wrong with those. Love it. Those things are so fun. People jumping into a pool. I love to hear somebody diving off of a diving board. Especially because you hear this and then splat. And they do different dives. Different dives have different sounds, and it's so cool to hear that. I love that. It's amazing just to hear somebody diving off. And my brother, he can hit so hard, he can splash up to the ceiling. My youngest brother, he'll splash water and hit the ceiling. And you can actually sometimes, if he does it right, you can hear the water actually hit the ceiling. Another thing at the ballpark that I love is the sound of the bat hitting the ball. I mean, you hear a hit, you know, whoop, there it goes. Even if they don't say it right away, you know it's going to go out. I mean, there's just that crack of the bat, and I mean, it's amazing to hear that. And little kids' baseball games, you know, with the other bats that they have, you know, they don't have the wooden bats, they use, you know, the aluminum. That is neat to hear the sound of that. Because I mean, it just brings back, you know summer's approaching when you hear those baseball bats, little kids out practicing, and I love it. I mean, there's so much. This world is just so full of sound, and there's amazing things to listen to. I mean, a lot of great things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment below and let me know some questions that you want answered. Subscribe to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button, and then enjoy the rest of your day. And enjoy all the sounds of nature and the sounds of, you know, whatever you enjoy. Let me know what you like to hear. I'd love to know. And remember, you're blind in sight alone. Don't give up on your goals and dreams. I will see you guys on the next one. Enjoy!